Before daylight reaches Hanoi's narrow streets, shop shutters begin to rise. Small stools are lined up in front of the shops. Steam rising from a large pot blends into the city's humid air. In that steam there is not only broth but the colonial era, years of famine and a people's struggle to survive. Pho is not just a soup, it is Hanoi's past. In the late 19th century, Vietnam was under French colonial rule. Hanoi was both an administrative center and a rapidly changing commercial city. The French brought new culinary flavors, economic reforms, and agricultural policies. Cattle farming increased significantly. Traditionally, beef was rarely used in Vietnamese cuisine. Pork and fish were consumed more often. Under the influence of French cuisine, beef became prominent in urban life. At the same time, rice production was the lifeblood of northern Vietnam. The Red River Delta was both fertile and densely populated. Rice noodle production was already a cornerstone of local cuisine. Pho was born at this historical intersection where French beef culture met Vietnam's rice tradition. There is no exact date for Pho's origin, but most historians point to the early 20th century. Street vendors from the Nam Dinh region near Hanoi carried pots of simmering broth on their shoulders, walking from street to street. The soup was cheap, filling, and quick. It was perfect for workers doing overtime in the city. Early in the morning, before heading to factories or the port, a bowl of pho provided all the energy needed. Even the name pho reflects colonial history. Some researchers believe it evolved from the French dish pot-au-feu. This is not certain, but it is clear that the cuisines of two nations intersected. The rich broth made from bones reflects French influence. Rice noodles and fresh herbs represent Vietnamese identity. Pho's real transformation came during war and famine. In the 1940s, the Japanese occupation and the Great Famine caused the deaths of hundreds of thousands in northern Vietnam. Meat became scarce. Pho vendors were forced to alter their recipes. Less meat, more noodles, more spices. Survival required change. Pho changed as well. After 1954, when the country was divided into North and South, Pho developed two distinct identities. In the North, especially in Hanoi, Pho remained simple and balanced, with a clearer broth and a more minimal approach. In the south, in Saigon, pho became richer and more aromatic, served with fresh herbs, sprouts, and sauces that allowed personalization. The same dish took on two different characters shaped by two political and cultural atmospheres. After the Vietnam War, millions of Vietnamese migrated abroad. Immigrants who settled in America, France, and Australia carried pho with them. From the 1980s onward, pho began representing Vietnamese identity in major cities around the world. It was no longer only Hanoi's soup, but a symbol of a global Vietnamese identity. As tourism increased, pho in Hanoi evolved again. Modern restaurants began opening beside small street stalls. Menus started being translated into English. Yet the sight of locals sitting on small stools in the early morning to eat pho remains unchanged. Because in Hanoi, pho is more than a meal, it is a ritual. To eat pho in Hanoi today is to merge with the rhythm of the city. Office workers, night shift laborers, university students, elderly couples all gather around the same pot. Pho dissolves class differences, it represents resilience and adaptability. It symbolizes a nation that endured colonialism, war, and economic hardship without losing its identity. When you look at a bowl of pho, you see more than broth and noodles. You see colonial traces, famine shadows, division, and migration. Every spoonful carries history. Hanoi still wakes with steam. The aroma rising in its streets connects past and present. Pho continues to simmer in the heart of the city. Perhaps that is why the truest way to understand Vietnam begins with a bowl of pho. Because sometimes a people's story is hidden inside the simplest soup.